Awesome. Hey guys, we're here in Ravenshoe, beautiful Ravenshoe in the Atherton Tablelands up in North Queensland, and we're here delivering 25 desktop computers to the Ravenshoe State School. And we're joined here by David Chinofunga, who is one of the maths teachers here at the school. David, you're a very passionate advocate for education up here. Can you tell us a little bit about the students who are going to be receiving these devices?
Yeah, most of our students are coming from a very low socioeconomic background in such a way that the devices that you have provided maybe is the first device that they have had in a family. So it will really go a long way in motivating them, especially on their education. They can now do their assignments at home. They can now save files at home. They can now do even some of the IT stuff on the desktops, which will really go a long way in motivating them to continue engaging at school. Because some of our students, they don't even have specific role models in their communities. So when they can really see that other people really remember them in their communities and they really advocate for their education, it will really go a long way in transforming them.
Excellent. So you see there's a bit of inspiration when the devices arrive for the students.
Obviously, because I'm looking at the first device you gave to Darcy.
Mm-hmm.
When I look at how it motivated him, the language now he speaks is talking about doing those prestigious degrees at university.
Yeah.
So when I look at these devices and how these devices are going to touch 25 of our kids as of now, imagine if they can also be like Darcy and look at him like that. It means we have got 26 students already now who are so driven to get somewhere in their lives. Excellent. Which is a good thing to this community.
Yeah. So if you had a message for the LiteHaus family and for people who may be interested in donating to the remote learning program and enhancing our capacities to help schools like yourself, what would be some words that you would pass on to them?
The first thing that I would say is it's always a good thing for you, when you give something, when you realize that it has changed a family's life, mm-hmm. and when you realize that it has changed a kid's life. So in a way, what I would say is if we can have more, if we can support these communities more, especially communities like Ravenshoe, where you realize that it's one of the bottom, socioeconomic places in Queensland. Mm-hmm. When you look at that, so when you bring technology, things like computers that you have given us, it will really touch them in such a way that they would do more in whatever they are trying to do in their lives. And to me, I would say that if possible, if you can reach out and touch so many other communities, including, don't forget us. Yeah, of course. But if you can touch other communities like ours and still include us in your future plans, that will really transform how education is viewed, especially around this community. Because when you look at our community, the problem with our community mostly is there is no industry, there is no work. Most of our parents are on dole, they are on social welfare. So, and most of our kids are coming from traumatic backgrounds in such a way that when they realize that there's someone who cares for them, to them it's life-changing.
Yeah.
Because they have never been really cared for.
It's powerful. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So you realize that when you bring such things and they realize, oh, there are some people somewhere who really care about our education, who really want to promote our education, and also even to be in the family of the world. Because when you bring a computer, you've also joined that kid into the global world.
That's a great point, yeah.
So you realize that it's something that you can't really value and put value in it, because to them it's immense.
Absolutely.
It's so big.
Well, thank you very much, David. I think it's been one of the pleasures of coming to rural schools such as Ravenshoe State School to meet passionate teachers like yourself. And I think that if we can continue to provide the adequate resources for students to receive a quality education, which can only be a digital education in today's world, I think teachers like yourself can really ensure that those students get the most out of those opportunities. So thank you very much. It's been a pleasure meeting you, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
For the delivery, and we really appreciate, and we hope that you get more funding to touch so many other lives.
Excellent. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.